Welcome everybody back to another video on my channel. So obviously you should know the drill by now. It's Thursday, Championship weekend preview. So we had some midweek games during the whole of the week. So we're going to review them as well and press on into weekend's games. So we're going to kick off with Barnsley versus Leeds. Interesting game, an all Yorkshire affair. An early 12:30 kick-off, I think it is, in the Championship on Saturday. Barnsley went down 1-0 to Cardiff over last night. Or Tuesday night, I can't remember which night it was. Wasn't the worst result in the world for Barnsley after going 1-0 down to losing 1-0 to a good Cardiff side for a Callum Patterson goal. It was obviously quite ecstatic to get that goal, cueing quite a irate celebration, really. But it's not the worst result. They're playing quite well recently. A good point against Norwich prior to this defeat, and only a narrow defeat to a good promotion side. And it shows that they're starting to get some momentum going and starting to really pin some good results together. Coming up against a Leeds side, obviously we saw them beat Middlesbrough over the weekend, and they followed up last night with a 4-1 trouncing, really, against Wolves. They were 2-1 down in that game, and that 2-1 when Alioski got the goal, they probably could have felt like building on that and probably getting a point from that game. But when Ronaldo Vieira got sent off, it kind of really hit the nail in the coffin, which allowed Wolves to press on and get a couple more goals. So this is an interesting game between two sides who ain't doing too great this season. Obviously, Leeds start off quite well this year, but have hit the jitters recently. But I'm going to go for an away win. I think Leeds quite an inconsistent side this season. They always do pick up a good result, followed by quite a poor result in terms of the way they've been playing recently, and they need to try and get some consistency going. They're currently 3 points away off the playoffs, I think, off the top of my head, so they need to get some good momentum going, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 away win. So we're going to kick on to the next game. Aston Villa host Ipswich. Obviously, Aston Villa beat Chris Coleman's Sunderland during the week, 2-1 win there. Not a bad result for them, keeps them in the playoff places as well. Facing an Ipswich side who were 2-1 up last night against Sheffield Wednesday and threw it away thanks to an Ati Nuhiu late header, 95th minute cross coming to the back post, floats it header into the bottom corner. Obviously, Martin Waghorn, and Joe Garner were both the goals in that game for Ipswich, and they've been both terrific signings for them, and 9 goals from Waghorn this season. I think Joe Garner's not far off that either, so positive signs from the two Rangers boys who came in during the summer. And McCarthy's playing quite ambitious this season, playing with 4 attacking players last night: Chelina, Waghorn, McGoldrick and Garner. So it shows that they're looking to try and adapt to the poor season last year. We're trying to play a bit more entertaining football. 30 goals scored as a team this season, so it proves that they're well on their way to achieving that, and they're consolidating now into potentially a playoff team. And this will be a tight game, really. Ipswich are a good side. I know Aston Villa are quite a good side as well, so it'll be an interesting game. You don't say, Luca. Both sides are good. Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know if this game's going to pan out. I can see Ipswich definitely getting a point from this game. I think they got a win at Villa Park last year. I think Jonas Knudsen got the goal last year, so not phased of going to Villa Park, and it's been an interesting result for both sides, and I think it'd be a 2-1 away win again. So we're going to the third game, huge game at the bottom of the table between Burton Albion and Sunderland. I can't speak in this video for some reason, I don't know why. But anyway, Burton got a good point up at Brentford. The Ben Turner header signalised that goal. Really good equaliser against a solid Brentford side who are putting some good results together and looking like a team in a good bit of form, really. So a point at Brentford at Griffin Park as well, not been the easiest place to go in recent weeks. It's never a poor result. Come up against the Sunderland side. Chris Coleman's first game started off with defeat. Not the best of starts, really. I don't think there was much really to take from that, apart from that scrappy Lewis Grabban goal. But when they brought James Vaughan on and went 2 up front, they seemed to click into gear a bit more. So that's something Chris Coleman might have to look and address. Maybe start with 2 up front again, because it's probably the way forward for them at the moment, and he needs to get to January. It's a bit surprising, really, taking over a poison challenge job, in my opinion. There's obviously funds there. There might be some money there that he might have to use in January. But going back to the game, I'm going to go for a draw in this game. I think this will be quite a nervous game between two sides who really don't want to lose this game, and they're probably going to set up to not lose this game, as both sides, as we know, can't afford to lose this game. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Both sides do leak goals, and Burton's home record isn't fantastic. So we're going to kick on. Fulham host Millwall. My team, we're playing Millwall Saturday. Fantastic result against Sheffield United on Tuesday night. Almost bugged it up. 5-4 win, was 5-2 up. And we let them back into the game at 5-4. Two hat-tricks, one from Leon Clark and one from Ryan Sessegnon, who's been playing fantastic young talent, as we've seen. I think his left-back days are over now. He's starting to prove his worth more as a left-sided midfielder. As we've seen, he scored 3 goals that are superbly taken as well. And also Sheyi Ojo come back from injury. He's been out for 2 months, comes back, scores 2 goals and makes an assist, I think it was. So he's looking like could be the player we need in terms of attacking prowess that we've lacked this season. And we're going to come up against a Millwall side. They drew 0-0 against Hull at the Den during midweek. And we should really be beating Millwall, in my opinion. We should be beating them quite comfortably, but our home form isn't particularly great, and against these type of teams who are down near the bottom of the table, we do tend to allow them to play their type of game. Prime examples against Bolton, when we just about got a point against them, we just played absolutely poorly. But the results after the international break, games against Derby and Sheffield United, if you told me we'd take 4 points from them, and the way we played before the international break, well, I'd probably bitten your hand off. But the way we've played it after them 2 games, it's been quite positive. The Derby game and Sheffield United game, plenty of positives to take. But against Sheffield United, the defensively was quite woeful. I thought David Button was quite critical of David Button after his performance Tuesday night. So I'd like to see Bettinelli maybe get a go in between the sticks. But given my score prediction for the London Derby, I'm going to go Fulham 3, Millwall 1. Millwall will score because Fulham we always let a goal in, but I think we should just have enough to get ourselves over the line and make it 2 wins from 2. So kicking on, Hull City, they host Bristol City in this affair. Hull, also as I mentioned, got a point up at Millwall during the week. Struggling for goals against Millwall. This one of them teams really, Hull, that are very up and down. They score a lot of goals. This one doesn't worst clean sheet in the world, but they really should be putting teams like Millwall away, really, in terms of the attacking quality they have. And Bristol City, narrow 2-1 defeat at home to Preston during the week, so we're looking to try and kick on now, use that as a little blip, really, in terms of keeping their hopes alive, really. And it's a fantastic way to come into this against the Hull side. They don't really win many games at home and do let in quite a lot of goals at home. I'm going to go for 3-1 away win. I think Bristol City will get back to winning ways here against the Hull side who are just leaky defensively. So kicking on, Middlesbrough host Derby. It's been another good game between 2 sides in and around that playoff picture now. Obviously, Middlesbrough got a good win during the week against Birmingham, a comfortable 2-0 win there thanks to a British on the longer brace. Coming up against a good Derby side who also beat QPR 2-0. Tom Lawrence got off the mark this season, so that's crucial for him. Also, Matej Vidra chipped in with another goal. That's 2-2 for him as well. So it's looking like another good game between 2 good sides. And I fancy Derby to get a point from this game. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think both sides will be disciplined and organised. And I think there'll be a goal between both these two, but I just think it'll be a draw. Moving into the next one, Norwich host Preston. Both sides haven't really been too consistent recently in terms of results. Both have started the season off so well, similar to what Leeds did, but they've taken a worse effect in the league so far this year. And I'm going to go with another draw in this game. I think it'll be quite a cagey affair between two decent sides in this division. Preston like to counter-attack a lot. Fantastic result up at Bristol City to get a good result down at Ashton Gate. Not the easiest place to go in terms of where they are at the moment. And to grind out a good 2-1 win will do nothing but give confidence to them. And then Norwich haven't been playing too great recently, but they can need now to try and kick on under Daniel Farker, just try and kick on and get some more form. But looking at where this is going to go, I'm going to have a 1-1 draw. Let's get into this next one, Reading host Sheffield Wednesday. Obviously, Reading come back from 2-0 down against Bolton in midweek, salvage a 2-2 draw, so that's not the worst result. Goals from Liam Moore and the late Leandro Bacuna penalty got them a point at the at the Macron Stadium. Sorry, I'm all over the place in this video. Coming against the Sheffield Wednesday side, it also came back and drew 2-2 thanks to a Nuhiu late header up at Portman Road last night. Looking like this is going to go. This is going to be another tight game between 2 sides, two playoff teams reached the playoffs last season. Reading got all the way to the final. Sheffield Wednesday got to semis. Both haven't hit the high notes of last season, and I'm going to go with another 1-1 draw on this one. Moving on to the next one, Wolves host Bolton. Wolves playing fantastically well at the moment. Anyone should really look at this and think comfortable home win for Wolves. But Bolton ain't doing too bad. They've got a good little unbeaten run going at the moment. Probably should have really struggling to see out a game against Reading. Probably definitely cost them a good result during the week as well. And I'm going to go for 4-1 but Wolves win. So we're going to go to the next one, Sheffield United host Birmingham. 5-4 defeat for Sheffield United, not the worst result, showing good fight to come back from 5-2 to make it 5-4. Against the Birmingham side, they're all over the place at the moment, in my opinion. And I just don't see where the next positive result's going to come from. Last night against Middlesbrough, they looked frail defensively, which is something that Steve Cottrell's side definitely isn't. And I'm going to go for 3-1 Sheffield United win. So moving to our penultimate prediction into a Sunday game here. Nottingham Forest host Cardiff. 2 sides you've got back to winning ways over during midweek as well, so both sides are looking to try and add another win to their performances last week and try and consolidate into a more promotion-based type of team this season. And Nottingham Forest between Cardiff, I think I'm going to go with another away win for Cardiff. They seem to be grinding out good results, and Neil Warnock seems to be getting his side up and running now properly, as he always has been throughout the whole season. I'm just going to go with an away win. I'm going to go with 2-1. And our final game on Monday night, we've got a West London derby between Brentford and QPR. Interesting game really between 2 sides who haven't been doing too badly this season. I'd like to see a draw preferably for me in this game. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. Both sides do score goals and both sides can let them in. Griffin Park's not the easiest place to go, and QPR ain't fantastically great on their travels this season either. And I'm just going to go over 2-2 draw in this one, keep it nice and simple, as both sides will leak in goals, as I said, and then we'll score some as well. So there, guys, there's my championship weekend prediction. If you like it, please hit the like button. It'll do me a lot of favours. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. And yeah, we'll see you all on our next video, which will probably be the Fulham vlog on Saturday. Bye-bye.